Is it empathy and understanding are really the key to getting along with people? I personally believe that if you have empathy for others, you will be very, very successful. Because if you have empathy for others, meaning you can always see both sides of the story, you will go very far in this world because you can get along with anybody. You can see both sides of the story, even when one of them is the opposite of your own. Empathy means, not that you feel sorry for that person, but you can stand in their shoes and you can imagine what that might feel like based on their life experiences. Because sometimes it doesn't make sense. Like, I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. But that's because you haven't lived their life. You haven't had their experiences. If you had their experiences, then you would have empathy. That's why when I meet someone, whether they're one of my kids' friends or someone that's come into my life, I will interrogate you about your life. I want to know about your parents. I want to know about what you did as a kid. I want to know about your first love. I want to know about what you're passionate about. I want to know what you believe in yourself. Because that tells me a lot about you and how I can be empathetic. It tells you where people come from and why they might respond a certain way. And then you know it's not personal. The more empathy you have, the less personal any attack feels. And the more you have the ability to bring people together. Empathy is the first thing you should teach your children, is to help them understand other people come from a different place and what their life experiences may have led them to feel, to experience, to do. And you can't be empathetic or understanding if you're not listening. You have to listen. And that's why yesterday when I spoke about confidence, people who are working on their confidence have a very tough time being empathetic. It's hard to think about someone being in someone else's shoes when you're so concerned about your own shoes and what everybody else thinks about them. You really have to work, you have an obligation to work on that so that you can be empathetic. You can help other people. The more